Dating apps are strange. I haven't had any luck on them, and I don't know anyone who has. Like, I can probably go on a tirade about how dating apps are like trying to force us to stay single so that they can make money off of us. That requires research, though, and I'm lazy, so that's not gonna happen. There should be something said about you get as much out of something as you put into it. And honestly, dating apps is just the lazy form of dating. If you really want to get someone, you should like go out and meet people. I don't want to meet someone that badly because I'd much rather just, you know, stay inside my apartment and like look at my shrimp. They're pretty cool. Like look at this guy.
I haven't seen my son in 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. So I am on dating apps. I'm on 4 of them as of right now. I'm on Tinder, Bumble, Highly, and Hinge. They're all about the same, except for one of them that is significantly worse than the others. Tinder is your basic app. Swipe left if you don't like them, swipe right if you do. There's a bio, a spot to put interests. You can add up to like 9 pictures. Although I've seen people with like 13. I don't know how they got that many on there. Although this app is like filled with bots and people trying to promote their OnlyFans. I can't tell you how many times I've like matched with someone and then they're like, "Oh, add me on Snapchat." So then like I add them on Snapchat and they're like, "I have an OnlyFans." And it's very annoying. So I have gone on a few dates through Tinder. They've all been varying levels of disastrous. The first one I went on was with an astrology woman, and she basically said, "Oh, see, you're a Libra, I'm a Taurus, so like this just isn't gonna work out." Which, like, fair enough. If you're gonna judge people based on what month they were born in, yeah, I'm probably not gonna like that. So there's another girl that I matched with on Tinder, and then we started talking on Snapchat. On Snapchat, everything was going fine, and then she stood me up on a date. So I messaged her. I was like, "Hey, why'd you stand me up? We were supposed to go out on a date. Did you forget?" She was like, "Oh, sorry, I had something come up." I'm like, "That's perfectly fine. I just wish you would have told me ahead of time." And then she was like, "Oh, okay. Sorry. You know what? I'll make it up to you." When she said "I'll make it up to you," I'm not gonna lie, I was a little excited because she was really into baking. So I was like, man, she is going to bake me some cookies, hopefully some oatmeal raisin cookies. But instead, 2 hours later, I got a picture sent to me from her through Snapchat. I was like, okay, maybe she found like her cat doing something adorable. She had an adorable cat. So I clicked on the picture and it popped up.
Fuck?
And it was her standing in front of a mirror wearing nothing. And I was very confused at first because I'm like, why would you send a nude? Like, what? I'm very confused. And then realization dawned on me that I was not going to get those oatmeal raisin cookies. I instead just got a nude.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Honestly, I haven't had a lot of success with Tinder other than those disastrous stories. And honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong at this point in time. All hail the Froggalore.
He shall sail
Hail.
from the streets
Hail.
of Locust.
Hail! You know, I think I figured it out. Bumble is a different game entirely. I mean, I don't really get any likes over there. I have gotten matches before, though. And, most of the women who match with me don't message me. So the match just goes away. 24 hours because you need to receive a message from them in order for the match to confirm. So that's always fun. And you know, it's frustrating because like half the time, like people just send you a wave emoji. Like that's not the start to a conversation. That's just a wave emoji. Couldn't you like start it off like something interesting, like, "Oh, Alex, you're attractive and cool. I like your shrimp. They're neat."
These ratings are off the charts!
But no, you just had to fucking send a goddamn wave emoji and not be like, "Wow, I really like cherry shrimp. I think you're doing a good job. They have nice shells." I mean, honestly, the wave emoji isn't the worst thing that's happened to me on Bumble. So I was talking to this person, right? Perfectly normal conversation. We were talking about something, I don't know, probably fish. I get carried away talking about like fish and shrimp in aquariums. And I love. Anyways. So, you know, we're talking about shrimp. I'm like, "Wow, did you know that shrimp are pretty cool?" And they were like, "Wow." So are you a dom or a sub? I panicked and I unmatched them because I didn't know what to do. I feel like I need to talk about Hinge because I mentioned it at the beginning and I'm like 3 hours into recording, so like I don't want to go back and edit that. So Hinge is just diet Tinder with the shittier UI. Although I mean, I guess you could put like your voice and like videos in there, so like that's pretty cool. But it's about the same. Highly, on the other hand, I have a personal vendetta against. This is the worst dating app I've ever seen. If you want to even call it a dating app, there's a streaming service so people can stream for anyone to watch. And I mean, you can like give them gifts and stuff, which is weird because you just have a lot of people then vying for this one person's attention, which doesn't translate well into like a dating world. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't belong in a dating app. And it also gives you analytics, so you can tell how many people like you and dislike you. And it also gives you notifications whenever anybody views your profile. So if you're like me and you just don't have a lot of likes, and you get a notification saying somebody just viewed your profile, it just notified you, hey, someone doesn't like you, which can be very damaging to a vulnerable individual, and it can be problematic, and I don't like it. Hey guys, Alex here. Subscribe if you like the video, or like it. I mean, it's up to you. Anyways, yeah, here are my shrimp. They're pretty fucking cool. I'm using the same video as earlier because it's just a pain in the ass to upload to my computer. My editing software isn't very good.